Pulling a fast one at Aldi? Trying to outsmart the rules? This kind of checkout trickery has reportedly been happening for a while now, and staff members are getting fed up with it. Chances are, if you attempt to sneak something past a grocery store cashier, they'll catch on. Speaking with Insider, an Aldi worker known as JK explained one particular tactic that really gets under his skin. Aldi often sets limits on how many of certain products customers can buy, but shoppers frequently look for sneaky ways around those restrictions. Here's how it works. Shoppers are aware they can only purchase a limited quantity of a high-demand item at checkout. To bypass that, they recruit others, friends, relatives, whoever's with them, to each buy the maximum amount separately. After leaving the store, they pool everything together, ending up with far more than the limit, like a coordinated grocery heist. But according to JK, employees are usually wise to this move, and it doesn't sit well with them at all. He explained, "We know that a 3-year-old didn't come in on their own to buy 3 dozen eggs with a $50 bill. In these cases, we're forced to ask the responsible customer to put back the excess, and that's annoying. A bit exaggerated, sure, but it still hits the truth. Bottom line, you're probably not nearly as slick as you think you are." Back in 2023, checkout workers were likely dealing with this exact kind of behavior when big grocery chains introduced limits on egg purchases. Those restrictions came in response to a nationwide shortage that sent egg prices climbing sharply.
Consumers and businesses have scrambled to keep up. What's behind so-called eggflation?
Word about the purchase limits spread fast online as customers began posting their experiences. One ex-user even uploaded a photo from inside a store and captioned it, "Limit 2 per customer for $9 eggs." Things are fine. Things are totally fine. Times like these only make it harder for grocery workers to maintain order. And with the rise of self-checkout, the issue could become even more common. Aldi has built its reputation on saving money by shifting some responsibilities onto shoppers. That's why customers handle their own bagging and return their carts. So it's no surprise the chain has started embracing self-checkout systems. While not every location has them yet, the rollout is clearly in motion, with kiosks appearing in stores across states like Nebraska, Pennsylvania, and South Carolina. When it comes to dodging item limits at self-checkout, it's easy to imagine people trying the same workaround, sending different family members, even kids, through separately to buy more. The difference is, instead of dealing with a cashier who has to stay courteous on the job, you're surrounded by other customers who don't have that obligation, and who might be after those same limited products. You can probably guess how that could turn out. In some cases, shoppers don't even bother trying to work around the rules, they just ignore them entirely. Whether limits are in place because of a sale or due to shortages like the egg crisis, attempting to scan more than the allowed number just wastes everyone's time. As that same Aldi employee explained to Insider, "If customers take more than they're allowed, we have to ask them to leave the excess at the register. This makes the employee look like the bad guy when they're only enforcing a clearly posted rule." While some shoppers look for ways around purchase limits, others actually wish those rules were applied more broadly. Over on the Aldi subreddit, one user argued that the store should enforce limits on its popular finds items. Even though they show up every Sunday right at 9 a.m., scoring those deals still isn't guaranteed, thanks to other customers grabbing more than their fair share. The post said, "Some of them bring 2 to 3 shopping carts each and load up their carts with everything. One woman bought every planter and pergola that my neighboring Aldi had in stock. Why would a single person need that many pergolas anyway? Maybe some folks just really prefer the shade." On a more practical note, another commenter pointed out that people often scoop up large quantities specifically to resell them later.
I switched everything into another store's bag.
Either way, there's an unspoken code of conduct that comes with grocery shopping. And when items are being rationed because supplies are tight, sticking to the posted limits is just common courtesy.